Good afternoon, YouTube. How y'all doing tonight? Get the live underway. There's nobody here yet. Where is everybody? Bunch of slowpokes. That's all. Bunch of slowpokes. Well, let me see. Get the show on the road. That's strange. It said one. Maybe it was counting me. Now it says none. What is with that? Maybe someone was going to come on and they didn't make it. Well, we'll see. Let's see who's going to be first tonight, Ken or ASD? Probably Ken. Let's see what we need to do here. I'm probably going to start looking at OSB just so I can do multiple cameras. That's really the only reason. Although they say you can do it on this right here, but I don't know for sure. That's what they tell me. I haven't really experimented with it yet. Ugh. Been a long day. I bet it has for everybody out there too. 10:30. Yeah, it's probably a long day. Jennifer. Tracy. Who the hell let that dog in? I mean, Tracy in. What's up, Tracy? Hello, Jennifer. Thank you for the super sticker. You must have ran into a gold mine. No way. You're supposed to be in Michigan. We'll put Jenny's name up there. All right, Tracy, it's your turn to contribute now. Go down to where the dollar sign is, down at the bottom, and click it. Yeah, I see that on Facebook. They probably wanted the other passengers to be safe, so they just told you that and kept you off the plane if they were smart. I mean, if I was at the airport and I knew you was coming, I'd cancel it too. You should have waited until it snowed up there. Then you could practice shoveling snow again. I'm sure you missed that by now, right? Don't you miss out getting out there with a snow shovel? He's used to me picking on him. He knows I just mess with him. I've been picking on him. We've been picking at each other for 20 years. Right, Tracy? Eeyore? Now I got to tell Frances that you were on, so I'll tell her that you said hello if you want me to. You were one of her favorite people, Tracy. I don't know why, but you were. Tracy, I bet you haven't even watched one of my videos yet, have you? What's up, Ken? You're late. It's pretty sad when Tracy and Jennifer can beat you online, Ken. That's pretty sad. You're supposed to be the first one here. So how you been, Tracy? Been a long time. I haven't played Quake in a long time. I do go on Discord once in a while and chat with a few of the guys there. You okay? You're just still upset because you missed your plane. I understand. I never thought of it, but when we was down in New Smyrna, we probably should have tracked you down. What kind of work are you talking about? What training? I thought you was working security still. Or are you doing that on the side as a sideline? That was a test video, Ken. That's all that was. I was testing out another program to use, and I didn't like it at all. I thought so. Are you armed security, Tracy? Please tell me they don't let you carry a gun. Oh my God. Oh, that's it. Oh my God. What's the world coming to? All joking aside, how far are you from New Smyrna, Tracy? A 45. Ah, might as well give him an AK 47. Jeez. But I don't remember where you live down there. Don't you live down there near Tampa or something? It's, ah, okay. Yeah, I had a 9 millimeter once, but I sold it. Had a hair trigger. I didn't trust it. Vero Beach. My brother was there for a while. He was living down there for a while. He invited me and Francis down for a couple of days when we was on a vacation, but we never went. Yeah, I know where it is now. In fact, Nancy, my daughter Nancy, used to go down there sometimes because her husband's mother lived in where she lived, somewhere around Cocoa. But my brother was in Vero Beach somewhere, renting an apartment, I think. But he ain't around no more either. He passed away a few years ago or so. He had a heart attack. He's only a year older than me. See, Nancy's husband, who he also passed away, Sean, his mother lived there, down there. It wasn't Cocoa where she lived. I think it was above Cocoa a little bit. Um, I can't remember where it was. Hey, you're knocking right on my door. So what are you talking about? I'm old. You ain't far from me. I'm only 65. I'm 65 and I look younger than you. That's the funny part. That's the funny part, Tracy. What's up, Recon? You're 65, Tracy? No, I thought you were way younger than I am. I thought you were about 55. 50, yeah, that's more like it. 53. Yeah, I knew you were quite a bit younger than me. You just look older than me. That's all. That's the way it is. It's terrible being 53 and looking older than 65. I know, but that's your life. Sorry, buddy. I had to throw that one in. Ain't no wish to it. I seen your picture, and so has everybody else. Ken and Recon, don't mind me and Tracy. We go back many, many, many years, back from the Quake 2 days. Harassing each other was a daily event. I think this is only the second time he's come on here. Um, Jennifer probably put him up to it. Yes, he is one of my friends. He does too look older than me, Jennifer. Are you kidding me? Are you blind? My God. He looks like he belongs to a nursing home for crying out loud. You remember Tracy? My glasses are fine. Yeah, I'm sure she does, Tracy. I'm sure she does. Hey, Recon, you haven't seen his picture. I mean, he looks like he belongs in an old farmer's commercial, you know, or back from Daniel Boone or something. He don't even know my name anymore. See how old he is? He can't remember my name. Evidence right there out of his own hands. Evidence. I don't think I want any more glasses. I don't want to have to see you any clearer. My God. I have nightmares. Your finger slipped. That's what she said. I saw somewhere tonight, Recon. I don't know if you heard it or not, but YouTube is working on, I guess, so you can have groups in chat, and you can make an administrator for your chat. Your glasses are already thick, Ken. So, what are you going to do for your vacation, Tracy? What there is left of it, since you didn't get to go to Michigan? What are you going to do here? Just chill out, go to the beach or something, which I'm sure you do anyway. Well, I haven't figured that out yet, Ken. At least I don't have the option to do all that yet and make an administrator. You're coming to see me? Come ahead. Come ahead. I don't have any problem with it. If you had a Harley, you could go for a ride with me. So put your training wheels on it. Although you probably never rode a motorcycle before, have you, Tracy? I don't remember if you ever did or not. You don't have to be a Harley. You can ride a tricycle for all I care, as long as you can keep up. A moped with a jet motor on it. A dirt bike, that don't count. That's a toy, not a motorcycle. What size was the dirt bike? Let's see, if you was a kid, it was probably something like a 125. Yes, I did. I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to crash the party. It was a wild time. Wild time. Oh, yeah, sure you can, Tracy. Bring it on. I've been riding all my life. A 125. That's like riding a tricycle or a scooter. When I had a dirt bike, I had a Yamaha 360 Enduro. Of course, I could drive on the highway with that too. I don't think so, Recon. Not the size dirt bike he had. I know dang well my Harley has a pretty high top end. I got the big 1690 motor on mine. But I have a cousin down there in Daytona, or just below Daytona, I guess it is. She rides a Harley. In fact, she's got a. What does she got? I think she has a Fat Boy. It's in beautiful condition. It's an older one, but it's one of the smaller ones, like a 1450 or something like that. And she's short. And I tell you what, she can ride that damn Harley really good. She's good at it. She'd rather have her Harley than a car. She went from her car was a Gremlin. She went from a Gremlin, which you all know is a piece of crap, to a Harley. Hey, EST, how you doing, buddy? Well, I don't know about that, Jennifer, but she can ride pretty good from what I saw. A CR 125 and a 250 and a 400. Okay, EST, no problem. To take with you where? I mean, you live down there. You just park it in the garage or park it outside or whatever. Actually, Tracy, to be honest with you, in all honesty, from your looks and your size, I always figured you fit on a Harley, on a big bike, because of your size. I figured you'd be a biker type of guy. Kayaks. Oh my God. Kayaks. Wow. Yeah, I had a Kawasaki. I don't know if you remember a Recon, but the old Kawasaki 500 triple. It wasn't a dirt bike. It was kind of on off road bike. I could pop a wheelie all the way up in the up in the fourth gear with that thing. That thing had so much power. Oh my God. It was actually scary. I actually sold it because that bike actually scared me. No adventure, really. Like kayaking's an adventure. Sit in a boat, paddle downstream, then paddle back upstream, load it back up, and go home. Oh, that's an adventure, all right. How do you teach someone to ride a motorcycle? Start out with a small one. Bring them out into a field that's nice and flat. Let them go. Explain the gears to them, clutch and all that stuff. And don't worry about them stopping. When they get to the trees, they'll stop one way or the other. Well, I was a lot older. when I had that 500. But and I had been riding for most of my life, but that thing was just. I wasn't used to a bike when I popped the clutch like that. That would come right up in the air so quick. It was just amazing how powerful it was. In fact, the guy I sold it to just about killed himself on it. Decided to take a tour out in the woods with it. We're going to slap into a big boulder. Yes, they do. They have automatic. There's not a huge selection of them that are automatic, but even back in the 70s, the first one I remember was a Honda 400 automatic. In fact, my ex brother-in-law had one. That's what mine is. It's not a 1700 actually. It's a 1690, but you might as well call it a 1700. That's what mine is. Is the 1690. Mine's a big Electric Glide limited edition. Big and heavy. I think my bike weighs 1,000 pounds. Yeah, but yours had rocks. Like the Flintstones. You had like bull horns to steer it with. Yep, I've had the 754. I've had a couple of them. They're great bikes. Great bikes. I had quite a few 750s when I was younger. I probably had at least three 750s, maybe four of them, I guess, and two of them were the 754. I'm right. You can claim whatever age you want. I think you just kind of regressed or something. You you must have a time machine. I actually had a I bought an old bike from a guy when I was younger, and believe it or not, it was like a 1950 something, and it was a 175 Yamaha 175 twin. I'm not too sure it's that much safer in Florida. If you fall out of your boat on the river here, you're liable to get ate by gators. So I'm not so sure how much safer it is. Or on the Swanee River or whatever, or any of them rivers, you're liable to have a water moccasin following your boat from one of the trees. That's right. So what happened, Recon? Did somebody pull out in front of you or something? Well, I might have rode some dinosaurs. I don't know. That could be. But Tracy probably rode one of the meteors that created the Earth. So Tracy was there when Moses opened the Red Sea up, gave him directions. A good meteor too, huh? Yeah, only you, Tracy. Yeah, my son had a friend that had a dog run out in front of him, and he was going way too fast on a Harley. And he got a lot of road rash. He got really messed up pretty bad from that dog running out in front of him. I guess he got a pretty good settlement out of it too. Every Thursday's VR day, huh? ASD. Well, it's probably a good idea. Stick to the plan. Get a schedule going. That does nothing but help a lot. Oh, I see, Recon. I had that happen once when I was younger. When I got out of the service before I met my wife, I was down here in Florida, and I used to go down these old roads. This tar road, but it's like a really, really sharp curve. And I used to always test that curve to see how fast I could go and how much I could lean that bike down. I could usually touch the foot pedal on the pavement. One time I was going just a little too fast and ended up out in the field. And that was a street bike. Boy, what a ride that was. I was so lucky I didn't crash it, but I thought I was gonna. I had to I had to sit there for a little while and gather my nerves back together before I could ride out of that field. Oh well, I know you had one for a while. You said I thought you just said you decided that every Thursday on your channel was VR day. So I thought it was a new thing. Well, it shows we got 7 in here, but I don't see 7 people. I don't think. Whoever else is here, welcome. We don't bite. Feel free to jump in and chat. Might be that sneaky mini. We know about that sneaky mini. Skin grafts. Wow. Yeah. Sharon, how you doing? Doing pretty good? I figured you'd be on last night, but you surprised me. Or the night before. I was thinking Wednesdays and Fridays you said you were the nights that you were on. I might have misunderstood or just didn't remember right. You're welcome, Recon. You're welcome. I sent that to you especially just for you. And I want to appreciate the rain you gave me yesterday too, Recon. Yeah, I got that ASD. That Thursday is VR day. Yeah, I got it. Are you planning anything for any of the other days? Oh, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday you're streaming. Okay. Well, at least I have an excuse, Tracy. What's your excuse? At least I got the old age excuse. You don't have any. Sharon, just so you know, Tracy's an old friend of mine from the Quake 2 playing games over the last 20 years. So that's why we're picking on each other. Just so you know, we're not serious. He's a pretty good guy. I don't care what Jennifer says about him. She said, be right back, so she's not listening, probably. I don't know. Ask Jenny when she gets back. One of her kids got COVID. I know that. So she hasn't been around lately. So I think they're all getting tested for it. I don't know if they got tested today. I think they might have got tested today. I'm not sure. Jenny will probably know when she gets back. But 7 people on. That's great to see. Nice to see 7 people on here. There you go, Recon. You can ask Jennifer. She'll tell you. I think she talked to Velvet today. I'm surprised Trinity didn't come on. Trinity was supposed to come on tonight too. I guess she didn't make it. Yeah. Wow. Well, it gets a lot of kids, that's for sure. I mean, Velvet's little boy is way younger than that even. Jenny knows how. Jenny knows how old he is. How old is Colin? Or Colin rather, Jennifer. Colin. She's doing good. That's good. Yeah, he's 9 years old. Ugh. Ken, I made a fatal mistake tonight. I forgot my coffee. You're supposed to remind me, Ken. What the heck? Now I got this warm orange juice. I remember this name. I just mispronounced it a little bit. Eeyore. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Sharon. I mean, I take a chance all the time because I have no immune system, but I'm not. The masks bother me a lot with my breathing. But I have trouble wearing them. And even at the group home, when everybody was sick, I was still going out shopping and doing everything. And I'm shocked I never got it. At least I have a mind to forget, Tracy. Not that little pea shell up there in your head. Wait a minute now, Ken. Every time you come on, you always ask me where my coffee is. And now you tell me I don't need it? Really? There you go, Sharon. You tell them. We always need coffee. You tell them. Yeah, I was about ready to jump up and run in and grab a cup. Even if I had to make some instant. Excuse me. I know one of my granddaughters just got the first of the two-shot series, Ariana, only because she posted it on Facebook. Where's everybody going? So we got four people now? Everybody leaving or what? It's never too hot for coffee. There's no such thing, Ken. No such thing. Do you drink coffee in the wintertime, Ken? Even? Do you drink it now in the morning, at least one cup in the morning? Whatever. All right. How many people have a cup of coffee in the morning besides me and Sharon? Nobody else? Tracy probably needs it to get rid of the hangover he got. That's right, too. I forgot about that ASD. Yeah, I knew it made you sick. Mountain Dew is one of the worst things in the world to drink. Ask my daughter Nancy. She drank so much Mountain Dew that literally almost ruined her stomach. Her doctors made her stop drinking it. It was tearing her stomach up. That's just sad, Ken. That's just sad. I only drink coffee in the wintertime. That is just sad. That's right, and don't you forget it. You come up here to visit, you'll find out, Tracy. I don't think we need to know that part, Jennifer. Hmm. I should make Jennifer get up here on the live. Yeah, well, I drink coffee whether it's hot, cold, outside, whatever, makes no difference to me. And don't forget, us people in Florida are smart enough that we have air conditioning. And if you get up in the morning and it's 70 degrees because you got air conditioning, having a cup of coffee is not wrong. My wife likes it below 70 if possible. I don't, but she does. It's like being in an ice box sometimes. Yes, I've drank coffee that was cold from the day before. It's in the pot. I put it in the microwave and warm it up. One can of coffee lasts me about a week, if that. Because my wife and I both drink it. Of course, we have Jennifer come over and Nancy and, you know, our other people that come over that drink coffee too. Must be tasting pretty stale after 6 months, Ken. You might as well drink instant coffee. At least it'll be fresher. V8 juice and orange juice. All right, for once I'll agree with you, Tracy. I like the V8 juice myself. My wife don't, but I like V8 juice. Always have. Orange juice is okay too, but I do like the V8 juice. A can of coffee lasts you 3 to 5 hours. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of coffee. Well, that's good, ASD. Gonna get your new Stream Deck at the same time or before then? I don't know what size can you're talking about. I mean, we use the cans that we buy here are like 24 ounces or 30 ounces, the big cans. Actually, I buy cans that are like that tall at Walmart before the new PC. Yeah, actually, it makes way more than that. A can a can of coffee here should make 140 cups. Unless you get the taller one. The taller one would do 240. Something like that. It also depends on how strong you make it, or how much you use. We make it pretty strong, so we don't make no wimpy coffee. We use like 5 scoops of coffee. And I like Maxwell House. Mainly that's all I like is Maxwell House. I'll tolerate Folgers, but I like Maxwell House mostly. That looks like you ought to do the job, AST. It's too bad you don't have a good enough internet connection to help accommodate that. Well, don't drink the whole can, that's all. I'm immune to it. I can drink a cup of coffee before I go to bed and go to sleep. I don't sleep good anyway, but still. Oh, boy. Coffee's actually been on sale here lately. It's supposed to go way up because of the coffee bean situation, but it actually went down. We're getting the large can of coffee here for it was only like 379 or 389 a can. So we stocked up on it. We got a couple cans on top of what we already had. Well, I've seen it go up to 12 something up down here, but I think it normally really averages around 8 something. when you say a liter of coffee, it's already pre-made. You're talking about something that's already pre-mixed. That's coffee, or we're talking about cans of coffee that's just the ground coffee beans. That's what we're talking about. Ground coffee beans. Cold coffee, I really don't like. I don't like to drink it at all. I'll warm it up in the microwave if I have to. Funny looking ain't the word for it. Tracy looks like a lost pet at the zoo. Yeah, we used to drink Folgers a lot too, Ken. But I got really, we always drank Maxwell House mostly, but we went on Folgers for a little while because it's all we could afford. It was cheaper, but finally just said the heck with it. Oh, she said it. She said it. She said it. You reminded her of something raiding a chicken coop. Yeah, we were talking about both, Sherrod, and you were talking about pre-made coffee. We were talking about just the ground up coffee beans. That's why you could get 240 cups to a big can. Ha ha! Good girl. Ha! Yeah. What do you mean you don't have time to make coffee? You lazy bum. Only takes a couple minutes. You can make the coffee the night before, put it on a timer. When you get up in the morning, it's already made. So what's with that excuse? Yes, I will, Sharon. We'll be on the same time, same place. We'll see you on tomorrow then if you're going to be here. Hopefully, we'll get a nice bigger crowd tomorrow. Anybody you know, feel free to spread the word. Tell them to come on, jump on. We can take 1,000 people here, no problem. I'm fixing to go get me some coffee. I know that much. Have a good night, Sharon. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out, and that helps us a little bit anyway. But I only see five. It's five in the chat. I'm not sure how many thumbs up there are. Yeah, there's only four. You guys are slacking. Y'all need to hit the thumbs up, guys. Bunch of slackers. Hit that thumbs up. You too, Tracy. You have to hit the X on your live chat for a second. It'll go away for a minute. Hit the thumbs up, then hit the chat button again. What a bum. Teach him everything I know, and he still knows nothing. I only saw, I just looked and there was only four. That's all I see. What, Jennifer? Maybe I need to refresh the whole page. I don't know. That might be what I have to do is refresh the whole page to see it. Well, there's enough people here. I'm not going to shut it down right now, but I am going to go get me a cup of coffee. So amuse yourselves while I'm gone. He's back. Tracy can't find a thumbs up. He's talking about me being old. No comment. No comment. Hey, Ken, thank you. Appreciate that, buddy. Caitlin's always been a sweetheart from the day she was born. You think you're back? You think, huh? I think you are too. Welcome back. I just made you a moderator, Tracy. I know you don't know what that means, but it means you can silence somebody or delete an inappropriate message or whatever. It's time to learn, Tracy. It's time to learn. Now you'll see your name is blue, Tracy, because you just were made a moderator. Yeah, Jennifer can walk you through it. Maybe. I know it's a difficult job for her, but says she can walk you through it. You can figure it out. Are you in North Carolina ASD? Thank you for what? Making him a moderator? That way he can click the links if he wants to and whatever. He was my moderator. He was an admin for me when I had the other chat place years ago. I don't remember that ASD. I'm still trying to remember where I live. Well, if you're in Raleigh, I guess you should be able to get. You mean you're gonna move to get it? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. My memory is not very good. I can tell you that much. I have. I'm one of them people that I have like 50 things going on in my brain at the same time. Very confusing. Well, then I guess the first thing I'd ask him is who you got for internet. And if it's cable, say sold. You're already doing it, Tracy. You're typing. That's all you got to do. And Jenny can walk you through the rest of it. She can show you how to do the rest of it. It's no big deal. It's pretty simple. You can't really kick or ban anybody, but you can put them in timeout and stuff like that. Tell them to behave. Time them out again. Cool blue. Tracy's finally cool. If your first kid was a heathen, that's a heck of a thing to say about your own kid. What's up with that? Wow. No, Ken, you can't blame it on the coffee. My God. I just got a cup. No, I'm actually surprised, Jennifer, that nobody's ever suggested that to StreamYard before, or more importantly, YouTube. But I don't know. I'm sure there's some kind of a valid reason why they don't do that. I don't know what that is, but just like you can't really ban anybody. I mean, I can do it through the studio part, but I have to actually put their full name in, and all that stuff. It's a real pain in the butt to do it. Supposedly, haven't tried it yet. I can ban certain words from being said. It probably won't get better for a while, Recon. In fact, it may never get better. Well, whatever gives you a really good connection, that's what I'd go with, ASD. Anything but satellite. This crappy connection. AT&T. Well, they don't have it here yet. I wish they did. AT&T's out here, but not. They used to say they had DSL, but that was it. But they don't even have the DSL anymore. They stopped offering DSL. I had it because I never shut it off, but so they had grandfathered me in like. Yeah, you can block people or put them in timeout. Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty much the only options. Yeah, I was looking at Restream earlier on that live I did earlier. I didn't think any of you guys would actually even see that. I almost went back on with this software just in case you guys were kind of watching it. I did see that somebody else did try to join. I couldn't figure out how to get the chat to work. So it was immediately useless to me. I couldn't get the chat to work. Well, there you go, ASD. But I'd check it out real good first. Viasat told me all kinds of BS too about how fast theirs was. Ha ha ha. Oh, we know you're bad, Tracy. Bad boy. Yeah, I'm sure you. I'm surprised you got a notification because I had it as unlisted. It should have been a private video. Well, that's good, ASD. I hope you get a good internet. Yeah, I did remove it, Recon. There wasn't nothing there really. I just was testing it out. So when it didn't have any chat, when you joined, you couldn't talk, you couldn't do nothing, you couldn't even type. So it was useless. I'm gonna look at it some more because I looked at some videos on it and it looked pretty good, but I probably didn't do something right when I set it up. All right, Jennifer. See you later. Thanks for coming on tonight and dragging Tracy on, and hopefully you can get him on more. Really? Yeah. Something with challenges, people get hurt. Well, hopefully that does it for you, ASD. That would be great. That would be good. I wish I could say the same. And how much are you going to charge you for that really fine internet a month? Probably a ton. Probably $150 a month. And there's not much you can do to yourself unless you're just plain exit, Tracy. And that means you just have to close it down or whatever. 70 a month. That's for the smallest package, probably. That's pretty good. That's pretty cheap. I pay 83 a month now because their trial 3-month period's up. So now they're really sucking it to me for their crap. I had that same DSL for a long, long, long time. Had a great ping when I played Quake with it and everything. I could have swore I saw AR Platinum post another one of those. What were those hot chips? Hot chip challenge. You know, the ones that burn your throat out and your gut and everything else. I could have swore I saw one not long ago. We already went over that AST. No, there isn't any internet providers in this area. Just the crap that I got, satellite, Viasat or HughesNet. Used to have DSL, but not anymore. No, I don't get AT. I checked. Nancy's supposed to check herself. Now, when I actually called AT&T, they just wanted a lot of money. They just wanted way too much money, and basically amounted to a damn hotspot. And that's why I went to Viasat. But AT&T wanted a crap load of money, and it really the specs just weren't that good. They weren't that much better that I know of, but I don't know. I have to check again. Hey, thank you, Tracy. You figured it out. Wow, we got done pretty good tonight. Got 3 stickies tonight. 3 stickers. Yeah, when Nancy finds out, I'll know more about it. I've got to ask her again. I meant to ask her today, but she never came over. What are they doing? Jumping on an egg crate or something? I don't remember seeing anything about it. I'm assuming that's what they do, something stupid. All you gotta do is transfer it from your account to PayPal. That's easy to do. I've had PayPal for 20 years. That's all you gotta do. Just tell it to withdraw from your bank account, whatever you want to withdraw. Well, if you go through PayPal, you can just use a credit card or ATM card, as long as it's listed. Wow, it's going up. All right, that's nice. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. See, you can see his picture. He's got sunglasses, armed and dangerous. Do I need any more evidence? He provided it himself. They stack them side by side and walk across them in rows and hope and pray they do not fall. I will bet money that that would really hurt, especially if your arms fell. That's why that's why she broke her elbow. Probably that must have really messed him up bad. I imagine he did some cutting too. Tracy, I would right now. I would give anything to have DSL because it's way better than this Viasat satellite by 100 times. Way better. You ask the guys here. When I did live stream on DSL, it was clear. Didn't have all kinds of lag and blurriness, and it was all nice and clear. It looks like crap compared to what it used to look. Damn, Tracy, you're getting money generous tonight. Wow. Dang. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is a dumb challenge, Jennifer. Tracy, where are you working security? Are you working security in a building now or what? A company or a private security? I'm surprised you never went to work for Brinks or somebody like that. Of course, I'm not too sure Brinks even pays that great. I know someone that worked for them, but you never told me what they made for pay. Is Xfinity, isn't that satellite? I think that's satellite. It's not hardwire. I would want hardwire. Hardwire is better than wireless any day. Any day. And nobody would ever convince me otherwise. I might have actually checked them once when I put my address in here. It wasn't available. Yeah, I don't think it's available in this area. You'd have to do a search for my zip code, area code. Yeah, zip code 32693. I don't know if that's enough or not. Usually, I want the whole address. Yeah, Brinks is $11 an hour. That's nothing for armed security. For yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, you probably make more than Brinks pays already wherever you work. I think anybody that's armed should be getting about $20 an hour. I mean, really, if you're doing security and you're an armed security guard, you even have a bigger chance of getting killed. So you should definitely be getting more money, without a doubt. Yeah, satellite is just it's horrible. Okay. Okay, did it say it was actually available or is it just a maybe thing? Oh, you work for a gate community? Yeah. Well, that's definitely better than working for Brinks or one of these other outfits that are all over the damn place. I think you already knew I worked security when I was younger as like a part-time job. I wasn't armed, but the pay sucked. But I had 4 kids to feed and they didn't care about anything else. Oh yeah, I bet it is better than Brinks. If they only get $11 an hour, it's gotta be better than Brinks. Of course, I don't know. Maybe you have to with Brinks for a number of years or whatever, or you make it as a sergeant or something or whatever. It's better. Yeah, that the Xfinite. If it's cable, it's not here. I guarantee you, it's not here. Guarantee you, it's not here. There ain't nothing resembling a cable line coming down this road. I can tell you that much right now. In fact, the telephone lines are still that are here. They still use from the 40s and the 50s, 1940s and the 50s. That's how old the phone lines are here. And half of the big chunk that they have, and I had several engineers tell me that half of the lines in them big chunks they got coming down are bad. Half the wires are broke, cut, burned, or whatever. Yet AT&T won't replace the damn thing. Yeah. Oh, you have that Xfinite? How you pronounce it? Well, I'm jealous. I'd love to have cable. In fact, Francis and I mean, we know they have cable in Newbury, the next little town over 5 miles from here. They got cable, Cox Cable. I looked everywhere over there trying to find a place to rent before we got this RV. Wow. Yeah. Well, you should definitely be making a lot more, Tracy. Of course, I would assume Brinks have bulletproof jackets on too. I would assume. I would think they would. But anyway, we checked everywhere in Newbury. I pleaded with people that had places for rent to rent me the place. They would not do it because of this damn eviction ban. Because otherwise, we'd be in Newbury, and I'd have cable right now. I'd have fast cable. They're gonna make you a supervisor. Are they all drunks? Oh my God! I'm sure you deserve it, Tracy. You've been with them for quite a while, haven't you? A number of years. Good for you. I'm glad you're gonna go up. There's nothing wrong with that. They're gonna stick you behind a desk somewhere, and you're gonna start making the schedules up and all that stuff, and go out and check on everybody. The cable internet in the next town over is about the same thing I'm paying for this Viasat. It might even be a little bit less. Hey, if I had to go out and pick up 10 cans and bring them to the recycling place, I would get cable if that's what it took. Whatever it took, I would have cable. I'd go work at a dang McDonald's and sweep the floor or something just so I can pay for the cable, whatever. Whatever it took so that this channel would have a decent connection. Cox cable, you don't have to get a lot of providers. They when you get cable, you have to buy like the package, so you got cable TV and the internet. But Cox cable over in Newbury, they actually separate it. You can get just the cable for internet. You don't have to get the TV package. They separate it, so it's cheaper that way. I mean, hell, I'm paying $83 a month now. I'm sure it's not much more than that. If I had to swing $100 a month, I could probably do it. I'd find a way to do it. Put Francis to work. You do what you got to do. If you got a channel or whatever you got going, you just do whatever you got to do. It's just that simple. Like I said, I told you guys already. They've already said that if probably some of this relies on these government programs they're coming out with, the infrastructure and all that stuff. But by the end of this year, they're supposed to be sending a couple thousand new satellites up in space, and they're only going to be 100 miles from Earth. The other ones are thousands of miles from Earth, thousands and thousands of miles. That's a big difference in transmission time. And they've already said they already know for a fact that those new satellites are going to be nothing like anybody's ever experienced. It's going to be just like having cable because they're going to be so close to the Earth that they'll be able to offer super good connections, comparable, if not better than cable, because they'll be so close with them satellites. Oh, you'll still be on patrol? I kind of figured you probably would be, but I mean, they've always got a supervisor on patrol of some sort anyway, so I don't know how they're structured where you are, but I know we used to have like a sergeant and a lieutenant and a captain and whatever. I have no idea. They probably do, Ken, but they don't have it here. Not where I live. Believe me, I've checked everything possible. Everything. I spent a couple months looking, trying to find something. I wanted something that was hardwired too, not just satellite. I didn't want wireless or satellite. I wanted something hardwired. I really believe hardwire is the best way to go because it doesn't matter if it's raining or not, it'll still work. Yeah, the new ones that they're sending up, which I hope is soon. I pray to God they're soon. It's supposed to make a huge difference. I didn't see Spectrum listed on anything for this area when I checked. I didn't see that name, but I remember. I would imagine Spectrum's probably in some of the bigger cities. Well, 83 a month is more than I paid for DSL. Hell, my DSL was way better, and it was only $50 a month. Of course, I was grandfathered in. I mean, I had it for about 18 years, and it was unlimited even. So, I mean, they couldn't go up on me. They finally ended up putting a cap on it, but I never was even told about no cap. So there were a few times I had to pay extra when it went over. Yeah. Well, hopefully they get them consumer satellites up real soon. Well, guys, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. We've had a pretty long session, so I appreciate you all coming and sticking around. And Tracy, it's great having you on. I hope I see you a lot more. And thank you very much for the generous donations you gave me here. I appreciate it. They help more than you know. More than you know. But I appreciate you coming, and I hopefully we'll see you a lot more. Ken, ASD, Recon, thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it, buddy. All you guys. Um, y'all stay healthy, stay safe, and we're going to sign them off for the night. So y'all take good care of yourselves, and we'll see you all later. Tracy, don't be a stranger, buddy. It's good to talk to you. I love to have you come on. So be a regular if you can. I know you used to with me before, and I appreciated it before. I certainly will now. We can use all the help we can get. Need to do something to grow this channel some more. If you know anybody that you can get to come in, give them time to just look up Kim Casta Art on YouTube, and they'll find us. We're on at 10:30 every night. So I send a notice out if we're not on for whatever reason. So have a good night, guys. Take care. And we'll see you all tomorrow night. Good night, all.